To what it is, boy. It's your boy BQ Maury. Back here with another video. Hey man, I don't want to do too much talking. I'm not really trying to have this be this long video. It's hella cold outside. I wanted to still do the video outside because I feel like that's the nature of y'all been like seeing me and my content. My videos are always outside. I'm always in the car, but as you can see probably by the title, it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm basically gonna be jumping straight in and telling y'all where I've been, basically, and why I haven't posted in a year. And like I said, I don't want to make this video super long because, bruh, it's freezing. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's cold out here. It's brick. But I still want to do the video outside. So let's just jump right into it. You know, since I posted another video, if you guys didn't know, I got my car back in November. And since I posted it, the video in December, it was December of last year around Christmas, bruh, this car has put me on the side of the road, I kid you not, about 10 times, bro. Like, I've been on the side of the road, like, waiting for tow trucks because my shit's broken down, you know what I'm saying? This car has put my family through hell. This car has put me through hell. But, you know, by the glory of God, I still found a way for this car to still kind of give me hope, in a sense. And I still am trying to fight and, you know, provide content on this car because at the end of the day, I love this car. I grew up with this car. This car means a lot to me. So, you know, it just means a lot to, you know, still try to keep it going, try to keep the content going and, you know, do what I got to do. Some of the first issues of the car was just given to me like straight off the rip, bro. Electrical issues, bro. I don't know. It like, bro, when I even, like, it wasn't really happening when I first got the car. Actually, it kind of was low key. But, bro, my car would cut off on me in the middle of the road, and I'm gonna be trying to put pictures everywhere. It depends how much I really care about editing. But I'm gonna try to be trying to put everywhere like pictures and see like y'all can see like me in these troublesome situations. But straight off the rip, like, bro, I was on the side of the road for as long as I had the car, and just me being on the side of the road just was like blowing me because I'm like, damn, like, what's really going on? Bro, one of the first things I did was get a new battery. I got a new battery. I tried to replace the battery. That cost me like $200 right off the rip. Batteries are expensive. That cost me some money right there, straight off the rip. Got a new battery, didn't fix the problem. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Car broke down on me again when I was going to the movie theater one day. Car broke down on me again. Okay, what is it? Alternator. By the grace of God, I found an alternator. Found a guy to shove an alternator in there for cheap. Car broke down on me again. Okay, and this is where things started getting complicated because I started going to this mechanic shop. I'm not gonna out them. I don't want to say their name. I don't want no hate to go towards them, no way, shape, or form. But these niggas charged me $500 to replace a pigtail and for an electrical diagnostic and to replace the pigtail, which basically is just wiring. To replace all that and whatever else they fix, it cost me $500. So mind you, this is already about close to $1,000, and I've probably not even half a year of me having the car. Not even half a year. The $1,000 gone. Mind you, this car is getting financed through my bank, right? This car's not fully paid off yet, so I'm putting money in while still on top of paying a car payment. This car was sitting longer than it being on the road. Like, seriously, bro. I think the average distance traveled in miles by like the average citizen in America is between like 9K and like 12K or 14K, one of the two. Somebody fact check me on that. Bro, I drove less than both those numbers. I drove 8K on the car. I had the car at like 132K miles. The car's at 140. Had it for over a year. Only drove 8,000 miles. This car is parked, bro. When I mean parked, this car was parked. Just being parked on the side of the road already, like, for so long was already throwing me off. I'm having all these issues, bro. At this point, y'all can already imagine I have no hope for this car. My next thought process, like, how the hell am I gonna get rid of this shit? Like, how am I gonna replace this shit? For real. Like, I was saying I hate Infiniti, I hate VQ. This is literally what I stand for, my whole motto, what I built my channel around. I'm saying I hate this shit. I hate this car. Like, it just doesn't do me any good, bro. I was that fed up. I was that tired, and I was just that stressed out. Those were the first set of issues that the car was bringing me down. Mind you, by the time this is all happening, like I said, I'm gonna be trying to put photos and stuff and put time frames so y'all can really see, like, you know, break it down. But by this point, this car is already putting me on the side of the road like 10 times. And I kept going back to the same mechanic shop trying to get these issues fixed. But I went to this mechanic shop about 3 different times to fix electrical issues that y'all should have probably fixed when I gave y'all $500 to fix it the first time. Like, what are we talking about, bro? You know what I mean? I'm constantly going back to people like, hey, my shit's still breaking out. Hey, my shit's still breaking out. Hey, I'm still, having to call tow trucks, breaking down on the side of the road. And mind you, at the same time too, I was going through so many different jobs that my income wasn't stable. So this also didn't help because I didn't have the money to keep, just spending to fix this car. I didn't have it. You know what I mean? But eventually all those issues started to get sorted out. Boom. And then the next thing that happens, bro, my tire pops while I'm driving, bro. My shit just pops. My tire pops literally while I'm driving. And I thought I was gonna die, to be honest. I ended up controlling it, putting it, in park and stuff. But I just spent another $1,000 to replace all 4 tires, all the lug nuts and tire sensors at Firestone. I had to do it, because if I didn't, it's just for the longevity of the car. I'm gonna end up dying. I'm gonna end up, I don't know where you guys are from. I don't know if you guys are up north, up south. It don't matter where you are right now. It's cold as hell, bro. I had to come in the car. But yeah, bro, my shit popped on me while I was driving, bro. I was so blown, but I knew that I needed to get these issues fixed, because if I didn't, I'm just gonna be cooked, right? So by the time the total from the tires and from the electrical issues, but we're already up to $2,000 put into mods for this car. And these are not mods, these are repairs. Very different. Mods help the car. Performance mods, cosmetic mods, makes the car cooler, whatever. I'm doing repairs. Things that shouldn't even be this bad on the car are bad, and I'm repairing it. Yeah, bro, I was sick, bro. I was so sick. Didn't want to do nothing with this car, and it didn't really motivate me to, pursue content with it. And like I said, if you're in the market for a used car, this is gonna be knowledge for you too. But if you're in the market for a used car, especially a used Infiniti, bro, if you don't have a mechanic the day of purchase to go over everything wrong with that car, do not buy it. Especially if you don't know how to fix it yourself, or B, don't have the money to constantly trying to fix things. It's very recommended you have somebody the day you purchase a car, especially a used one. Hey, jack this thing up and let's see what we got going on, so we can know how much we really should pay for this. If it's a piece of, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. But yeah, dealership got me, because they were telling me when I first bought it, it looked beautiful under the hood, bro. You know what I'm saying? But as you can tell, you don't really know how things are until you see how things are, right? Fast forward to recent times, maybe to towards the end of last year, the car was doing me some justice for a while. I ended up getting into an accident, bro. I got brake checked on the highway. I'll show you the damage right here, but it made my car look ugly. I ain't never been into an accident with that car up until that, so that kind of blew me. And now my car is breaking down and it looks trash, bro. Just diabolical, bro. Just, oh my god. But you know what, it is what it is. But coming down towards what happened recently, the most recent issue that arose to my car was the radiator, bro. I prayed to God this wasn't going to be the case, but honestly, if this wasn't the case, I don't think I would even be in the position I am now. So I am grateful for it, but my radiator ended up breaking down. But in the process of my radiator breaking down, I was able to meet someone that's going to probably change the course of my car content, change the course of this car in general. My man Gabe, right? Gabe is my new mechanic for my Infiniti. He has been a big help and basically just giving me hope to start the content back up with this car, bro, because I was out of it, man. I was thinking look, when I get this back on the road, this is getting traded in off my hands. I'll pay triple of what I'm paying now to get a brand new car that I don't have to worry about. They got a 10-year warranty on it, so if I break down, I gotta roll that bit into the dealership, get it fixed, roll back out the next day. I was that close, but Gabe, the work he does has stopped me from doing that. Well, I ended up having a radiator leak, a really, really bad one. So it was causing my my car engine temperature to go all the way to high. Mine was touching the H, bro. That's really unheard of. And it was what makes it more amazing how my engine didn't blow. Usually when you're coming in with problems like that, your engine cooked, it's gonna blow, or you're gonna get some type of engine failure. Didn't happen to me, but you know, thankfully I was able to buy a new radiator. My dog Gabe said, look, you buy the parts, I fix it. Bro, I end up that when I just going in for the radiator fix, I decided to buy a belt because my belt was worn. My serpentine belt was literally missing like a line on it, bro. It's nuts. But I got a new belt, new sensors, and I got the radiator. I'm like, go get to work, and that's exactly what he did. He fixed, mind you, before I went into with Gabe, I got a quote from the same mechanic shop I was going to about the fixes of just the radiator, mind you, just the radiator, nothing else. Bro, they were trying to charge me $1,700, bro. $1,700 for just the radiator fix. Gabe did all three things on my car for $600, bro. Glory to God, bro. Either he really nice me or that dealership really tried to scam me. And I think the dealership really tried to scam me because me finding all the information I can find, chat GBT in it, Googling it, bro. Radiator fixes are like up until like $1,000, being like, well, okay, that's pretty pricey. Anything more than that, I'm getting scammed. Granted, on an Infiniti, it is a bit harder because it's connected to the AC condenser, so it's a little bit of a tougher job, but not $1,700 worth, bro. And like I said, Gabe really took care of that for me, and it gave me so much hope that I ended up leaving the car with him. I was like, you know, I'm gonna do the rest of the work I need to do for it. What else is wrong with it? I had a valve cover gasket. My valve cover gasket was completely like cooked, which basically was holding the oil in the valve cover, and it was leaking oil onto my headers and making like this steam, and you know that can be a problem over time. And it was a big factor in my oil production. Like I was losing a lot of oil just in this process alone. And I had pretty bad spark plugs and coil pack that I wasn't aware of. I just kind of knew it probably hadn't been replaced, just like nothing on that car had been replaced. So I bought those two things. He took care of it. That's where we are today, and the car's done. I picked the car up on Friday. I'm super excited because I know this is gonna be a total it's gonna be a totally different car. Like I'm so excited because this car was very underperformed because of all the, you know, issues it was having. Now that most of them are taken care of, that we can visibly see, I'd have to, you know, throw it on the dyno to really see like anything else. But bro, I'm really excited to what we can potentially be doing with this car. With that being said, interrupted by somebody. Where were we? I'm pretty sure I was saying that, yeah, all in all, I'm very happy. I'm very happy with, you know, with the car's potential, what it can possibly turn out to. I am very grateful that I was able to get the cars and all these things taken care of. And now it's just, you know, I'm going to be working in this car in phases. What we just did was phase 2, so we got a lot more to work to do. But potentially, I'm trying to have this car fully done the way I want it to be done by May. I'm going to try my best to keep up with videos. I have a POV planned next week for you guys just to see how smooth it's going to be running and how much better it's going to be running. Because like I said, the car was super underpowered because of all these issues. But now that they're taking care of, the car should really be performing the way it should be performing. And I'm super excited to show that to you guys. You know, I want this... at the end of the day, you guys are on this process with me. And if by how much these videos get engagement, it's gonna motivate me to keep going. So if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, you know what I'm saying, come join the family. And yeah, man, come join the family. And you know, the more these videos blow up, the more, like I said, I'm willing to keep going and keep creating. But at the bare minimum, I'm just happy, you know, I was able to get all these things taken care of with my car, because it truly was very, very, very stressful. But you know, but anyways, let me get out of here, bro. It's freezing cold. I'm freezing my nuts off right now. But like I said, like, comment, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Comment down below what y'all want to see, you know, what mods y'all looking for me seeing and stuff. I'm gonna do my best. Look, I already know we got intakes on the way. You know, we're gonna have a new exhaust, fully exhaust on the way, headers, downpipes, whatever, wide pipe, whatever you name it. And we're gonna have a tune on the way. All these things are gonna be on the way. Just stay tuned, man. But you know, I appreciate y'all for listening. Appreciate y'all for, you know, showing love like always. And you know, VQ Marie. We out of here.